Voice. I can hear a voice.
Find me.
Whoa there.
Look at
Hello,
me.
Lady Samson.
I have divided many times into you.
Connection has completed?
So the next episode begins with basically showing us the exact same shit that happened at the end of the last episode. Only now the dickweed pilot for the Blue Goddess shows up. Inside the cockpit, we see that Zero is apparently having some sort of flashback to when his colony was attacked by Victim.
That's right. This was that time.
Well, goodbye. By now his blood is probably boiling and freezing, his body tissues are being torn apart, and he's what? No, come on! Well, of course we know he survives. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the joy of being acquainted with the pleasant little fart knocker he is today.
Late! Don't you think he's late? The admission ceremonies are about to start. What is Zero doing? It doesn't take but 5 minutes to come here from the decontamination chamber. As for myself, I believe he's going to tell us he forgot what to do immediately after he left the chamber, and also that he lost his way in his usual clown-like manner, always to just get a few laughs out of us. What do you think, Heed?
I think what he thinks, and what we all think, is that you should shut the fuck up!
So their instructor comes in and has the computer run a search for Zero within all of Goa, and it's unable to locate him. He figures out the only other place he could possibly be and runs off to find him.
It's starting to get very interesting.
Well, fuck you too, Bob!
We then cut to see that the goddess can apparently see Zion getting blown up for some reason, and that Zero is also able to see it as well. They do this big spiel about Zero being the same as her and trying to be all cryptic and poetic, but it just comes off as contrived and annoying. While all that's going on, we hear the alarm going off, signaling that another victim is on its way.
Come, Real Beat, let's go.
Hey! Give me a couple of minutes! I still haven't finished my... Hey! My dinner! My dinner!
Why does that voice sound so... familiar?
I can spell my name real good. F-R-E-D, F-R-E-D, B-U-R, G-E-R. Fred Burger! Yes.
That is fucking awesome!
So as Fred Burger is being dragged away from his dinner, Zero is still trapped inside the goddess. After nearly about 3 to 5 minutes of useless pre-launch filler, something different finally happens, and the goddess that Zero is trapped in begins to prepare to launch. And here's where the Blue Goddess pilot once again graces us with some of his Oscar-worthy acting that would put Humphrey fucking Bogart to shame.
Hey, why are you moving? Can't you see I'm over here? I'm over here! Hey!
Galoo!
Your exclusive pilot. Your one and only pilot is me! Isn't that right? Everina!
After that jaw-dropping performance, we cut back to the inside of the cockpit, where the goddess has finally decided that it's about as fed up with Zero's bitching as the rest of us are. So much so that she tries to kill him.
Zeta, skid noise high!
could die! It went through.
Good job.
Mandatory pilot aboard! He's coming out! Galoo, help him!
So after that, Harpy interrupts the goddess's attempt to finally finish Zero off once and for all. The blue goddess pilot just chucks the bitch out, enters into the cockpit, and meets up with the rest of the team just in time. The next episode then begins with the beginning of the goddesses engaging in battle with, I'm not kidding, a demonic space seahorse.
A demonic space seahorse. Give them props for originality.
The fight commences and the instructor leads Clay and Heed towards the sickbay where he tells them to remain to stay safe.
What is it?
What happened to Zero?
Zero's in here also.
But how is that possible?
You saw him go look for him, so obviously he must have found him and brought him back here. God, you're stupid!
We're then shown that older, more experienced candidates are also deployed out into battle in their training vessels to supply backup for the goddesses. And the show makes use of this opportunity to also introduce us to another intolerable character who fills the role of the warrior who constantly asks, "Why can't we all just get along?" Clay and Heed make it to the sickbay where they're drafted by the head doctor to help during a deckhand's leg surgery. Because you know how professional physicians operate. Always just picking up whoever happens to be walking by at the time to assist in a very delicate surgical procedure. Didn't you know that was how Jonas Salk operated? If you didn't, you must be a moron. So they assist in the operation while the battle continues raging on outside. After that charming little experience, Clay walks into the next room where he sees Zero passed out in one of the beds.
Zero! What are you doing lying down in there?
What I'd like to know is why the smart one is constantly asking stupid questions! Obviously something not so good happened to him! And do you really expect him to answer you? He's out fucking cold, you bespectacled cock polisher!
We're shown inside Zero's head while he's comatose as we see some more ethereal cryptic bullshit. This show is about as artsy and comprehensible as a ladies' day hat!
Please find me. Please.
Where am I? Woman!
Huh?
Zero!
Woman! Where did you go? Woman!
Get back to your place in the kitchen and make me a turkey sandwich!
So Zero starts spouting some nonsensical bullshit about being inside the blue goddess when when Heed grabs him and asks what all of us are asking.
You! What is this supposed to mean?
We then briefly cut to see the repairer candidates who are, for some reason, only now being evacuated from whatever it is they were doing.
Tell me, were you really inside the Ingrid?
Yeah! Let go of me, you bastard!
Answer me!
You're hurting me!
My grandmother was in that vase, you animals!
The 5 goddesses, are they engaged in battle?
That's right. Don't tell me that you forgot.
Window, where can I see them?
You can see him from the hall.
The hall?
It's probably just outside and to your left.
Righto, just outside and to the left.
Hey, wait! Where are you going?
Do your ears not work? They just said about 4 times that he's going to the hall, outside, and to the left!
This is great. What are you doing to me?
You still haven't answered my question.
Don't tell me it's you again. Just what is your problem with me anyway?
Just answer me truthfully if you rode in the Ingrid.
Oh my God. Your ears don't work, do they? He just answered your question not 2 minutes ago!
Tell me, were you really inside the Ingrid?
So the two of them try to work out their untapped and confused romantic feelings for one another while a cat girl with one of her pant legs cut off serenades a giant training robot.
Exactly what each imagined. Oh, our hearts, they will beat. Each one separately, but they'll beat the same rhythm.
What is this supposed to mean?
So back outside with the demonic space seahorse, God, that still sounds weird. We see the candidates shooting at Victim and being about as useful as a bunch of grade schoolers shooting spitballs at it, when suddenly Gandhi decides to grow a pair.
I won't let anyone get killed!
Missile 5, excellent defense.
Oh God, was that horrible.
Die, victim!
You could never get away with a read like that!
Die, victim!
You maniacs! You blew it up! Damn you all to hell!
Die, victim!
Rosebud.
Die, victim!
You can't handle the truth!
Die, victim!
Life is like a box of chocolates.
I engaged in battle.
Oh my God, you spineless little sack of sadness! You put up a shield! That is all you did! Stop acting like you shot a mother in front of her infant son!
How do we keep on fighting like this?
Okay. I'm sorry about that. But I'm good now. I'm all good. Okay, there's just one more episode to get through, so let's just bite the bullet and power through this. Okay. Let's go.